Okay, so today we have been talking about why Reiki is such a beautiful practice for you personally in this moment. So, what I'd like to do is go through kind of a formal self Reiki session. Personally, I do a lot of self Reiki on the fly, and I don't always do every step that I am about to demonstrate and have us all do together here at the Distance Reiki Share. But I wanted to go through them because we learn this in Reiki 1 and 2, and then often just kind of lose track of some of it. Again, all of these are one way to do this, and you may have your way. Always choose your way. This is just um, a particular way that I practice when I'm doing a full self-Reiki session. The first step, of course, is to just take a moment, take some deep breaths. I like to use, I'm going to expand my video, and I'll say this out loud for those of you that are not watching it online. This way. Okay, well, you'll just have to see my light. Okay, so the first thing that I typically do is before I go into anything is just connect in quickly. So for me, the easiest way to do that is Gasho meditation. Gasho means two hands coming together, and it's a focus point, it's a meditation point. So when your mind wanders, you bring it back to your two hands coming together. And when we activate Reiki starting here, oftentimes what happens is you start to feel the Reiki energy within your hands, within your palms. The other thing that happens is it creates a body memory. So for me, when I place my hands in Gasho, my body immediately responds to the awareness of it is my intention to activate, receive, and really, fill up with Reiki energy. So starting with Gasho, close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And now take a moment to think about activating Reiki. And now many people like to draw symbols. Many people think they're symbols. Sometimes you just do all the symbols at once in your mind and activate. You can use your breath to activate your symbols. So for instance, I could think of the power symbol, the first one that looks like a spiral. Send it in on my breath. Place it in the room around me with my breath. You can also use your eyes to do that. You could also draw the symbols. So in this case, to support time, I'm going to invite you to activate your Reiki the way you do. You can follow along with me and just use the symbols that you have. So starting with the power symbol, we're going to think the symbols this time, activating by inviting them through our invitation and thought. Imagining the power symbol, receiving the power of love. Now imagining, intending the mental emotional symbol, the power of the divine mind. Some of you might draw your symbols. And now we activate the distance symbol, the power of the divine heart. And usually at this point, I will place my hands comfortably on my body where I'm guided. Just take a moment to take some more deep breaths and activating the Usui Master symbol, DKM, inviting the light of the earth and the light of the heavens to flow through you and unify right in your heart. And now if you have other master symbols that you work with, take a moment to invite them. I work with holy fire as the master symbol, so inviting my spirit to ignite. And even if you have never been attuned to these, you can still invite them. And now I invite the tree of life, the animal Reiki symbol. And my roots grow deeply all around me. My branches reach to the heavens and are unified right here in my core. Stable and strong, receiving of the earth, receiving of the heavens. Wisdom wakes up. And now the Corona Reiki symbols. Divine compassion. Zonar, Halu, Hearth, Rama, Nosa, Yava, Shanti, Kriya. Breathing deeply. Invite your spiritual team, your beloved and sacred one, your spirit guides. And I invite the divine animal kingdom and the tree of life, the angels and archangels, brothers and sisters in the light and ascended masters, the enlightened ones of my heart. I also work with the archangels Michael and Gabriel and Jesus. I also work with Mother Mary and the Divine Mother, Kuan Yin, and so I personally invite them. And now take a moment to go within and listen. What do you need to let go of today? I'm listening for what I need to let go of. And what do you want to bring in? Or me, what do I want to bring in? Go within and listen. And now I use Bosen self-scanning. And so to use self-scanning, I'm going to listen for a difference and know that that's the place where I need to place my hands. If I am choosing my hand positions intuitively, you're just looking for something that catches your attention as different. And you scan your body. Sometimes you'll think that difference. Sometimes you'll feel the difference.
You might feel it in your body or in your hand. In my case, in this moment, the difference happened when my hand stopped on its own accord right here in front of my heart. My other hand naturally went to my root chakra. And you place your hands wherever you're guided intuitively. Another way to do self-Reiki is through Mrs. Takato's standardized hand positions. It's a choice in which way you choose, or even a combination of both, which is what I do. So I'm going to demonstrate Mrs. Takata's hand positions. You can follow along, or you can do your own hand positions. And now listening for what you want to let go of, placing your hands over your eyes. Determining how long you stay in each hand position based on many factors, how much time you have, intuition, etc. In some hand positions you may stay in longer than others. And now place your hands over your ears. You can always stay comfortable if a hand position is uncomfortable. Choose something where you are comfortable. And what are you letting go of today? Let Reiki release it from you. And now, in order to keep my arms comfortable, I'm going to go ahead and go down my body, and I'll come back to the top of my head and the back of my head. So I'm going to move to my jawline. And because I could stay in this hand position for a really long time, but in the interest in time for all of us here today, those who listen later, I'm going to move to the next hand position. Breathe deeply again. And just let Reiki release from you anything you need to let go of that is being done for you. What you release is healed. And now I've placed my hand over my throat and my heart. And now place your hand from your throat to your solar plexus. Again, follow your own guidance. If you are guided differently than what I am guiding, and just for today, let go of anger and worry. Just for today, receive gratitude, devotion, and kindness. And breathe. And now place your hand from your heart on your second chakra. What do you want to bring into your life now? Invite Reiki to fill you up, receive it, and empower you with your gifts, your abilities, clarity around what you are bringing into your life. And what are you creating? And now place your hands where your torso meets your legs. Invite manifestation of what you are bringing into your life. And breathe. And the light from the highest heaven flows all the way through creation and the universe, the solar system and the moon, your soul star, your crown, your whole body flowing into the earth, back up from the earth, flowing through your earth star, your root chakra, and out through your crown and your soul star. And you remember you are one light, made of the earth and spirit, in this breath, in this moment. If it's easy, you can place your hands on your knees, or you can intend. This is where distance can come in, or you could beam Reiki to your knees. My knees also don't want me to move, but I'm going to go ahead because of time. And now I'm going to beam both of my feet. If you can reach your feet, you can do one at a time or both. You can also just intend that your feet are receiving Reiki. Feeling the connection with your feet chakras and into the earth. Strong and grounded like the tree of life and the roots growing into the earth. Your feet and your light are deeply connected and stable. And now I'm going to bring my hands to the top of my head. And you can be comfortable. I lean into myself to make it easier for my arms. My divine spirit connecting through my soul star and into the heavens, receiving my higher consciousness and higher thought. The alignment with my divine mind, my human mind, my heart mind, and my gut mind, my earth mind, all connected, receptive, accessible. Back of your head, back of your neck, and breathe and let go, breathe and bring in. Placing your hands on your shoulders. Again, if you can reach comfortably. If not, just place them where they can go. Intend it goes to your shoulders. Reiki always knows how to do what is needed. Open your heart and receive. And now your lower back. Again, if you can't reach it, just send it through the front of you. So many of my body parts have said, don't move yet. And if I were doing this on my own, with no time constraints, I would be staying in each hand position much longer, or some of them more than others. And I'm not sure if you can hear that my stomach has really activated. You may find that a lot in yourself or when you give Reiki to others. Now come back and do Bosen scanning again. Again, unless you're guided differently. And this time, place your hands where you are guided. You can also continue scanning yourself, or you can just simply allow your hands to land where they will, and that is your source of intuitive guidance. And once again, my jaw does not want me to leave, but in the interest of time, I'm inviting Reiki to continue even after this moment, that I receive what I'm bringing in, and if there's anything left to let go of, that it simply releases gently, goes into the light where it can all be healed. And so I'm telling my hands, really, I'm going to finish now. And then I'll bring my hands back to my heart for a moment. And now what I'd like you to do is to listen for a moment. And to reflect. What intention did you set for your Reiki session today? Letting go, bringing in. And how do you feel now? And how did you experience your Bosen scanning? Did it guide you to particular places in your body that are asking for attention from Reiki? And when you did Bosen scanning, did your intuition with it show up as a feeling or a knowing, a sensation? Did your hands guide themselves? And how did the standardized hand positions feel, and how did you experience those? What did you release, and what did you bring in? What did you receive that maybe you weren't expecting? And take this moment now and invite and receive a gift or message from Reiki that is revealed to you. And now invite Reiki to continue working with you throughout the day, each day, even when you forget to ask. Say thank you to you. Thank you to Reiki and the Enlightened One. And thank you to Reiki for being available so easily, gently, powerfully, giving you access to your inner world of truth and love, solutions, resourcefulness, creativity, innovation. And breathe deeply and seal this session with love and light. You can use one of the symbols or thank the symbols if you like. And now I'm going to turn my video back on, and I've had it on, and I am going to demonstrate Kenyoku. Kenyoku can be done before a session, before and after. In this case, I'm using it to complete my session. So I'm placing my right hand on my left shoulder, sweeping down diagonally to my right hip. My left hand is on my right shoulder, sweeping diagonally to my left hip, so like an X. And now I'm sweeping with my right hand on my left shoulder and back to my right hip. And now my left arm from the top through my hands, sweeping down my right arm, left arm again. I seal this session with love and light, love and light, love and light. Thank you. Bringing your hands back to Gasho. Some more deep breaths. And while we are here as a community, and place your hands comfortably where you're guided, and we are sending Reiki to all of the requests that are here today, to the events in the world, to the animals, the people, the trees, the waters, the plants, to the air that we breathe, the earth itself. We say thank you to these spiritual beings that walk the earth with us, as we invite Reiki for all that have requested it here, and that it continues for all, even after this moment. And we invite Reiki for the peace grids, inviting that all the world's spiritual people who practice religions and spiritual practices work together and create peace among all people on earth. Sending to the North Pole, the South Pole, Jerusalem, Hawaii, and Michigan, to all of the peace grids in Japan. Thank you. And so it is. Thank you.